Well, everyone, it looks like the iPhone SE 2022, the iPhone SE 3, has another problem up its sleeve. Now, I kind of saw this coming, but I knew they were going to sell pretty well, but I didn't think that already we'd be getting articles stating that the demand of this specific iPhone is less than what Apple actually predicted. Now, with the iPhone SE second generation, that iPhone sold very, very well, and I do think because of that, and because of the similarity between the iPhone SE 2 and the iPhone SE 3, that less and less people were going to go ahead and actually upgrade to this specific iPhone. But there were a call to mention of other things too, of why this Mac Rumors article stating Apple reportedly cutting iPhone SE production just weeks after launch due to weaker than expected demand, why this specific title is at play. Personally, I do believe that the iPhone SE 3 is still going to sell kind of decently. I don't think it's going to sell like super low numbers like the iPhone 12 mini, for example, but I don't think this is going to be at the caliber of the iPhone SE second generation, because more and more people are realizing that they can go buy a decent, even better iPhone than this for $70 more, and because they increase the price tag of this thing, it makes it a lot harder of a sell. Even if it was $1 more, you have to get through that mental barrier that it's more expensive than its previous generation, when in reality, it should have costed less than its previous generation, to be honest. Now, the original iPhone SE cost $399, the iPhone SE 2 cost $399, so there's a lot of people stating that this is a warranted, change in price, but personally, I really don't think so. I mean, they kept the same design, they kept the same everything. I feel like they could have, decreased the price tag, even if inflation is going high and all this stuff. The body of this device is several years old as of this point, so that was one thing of it. Also, some other, people on Reddit actually mentioned that there weren't really any deals associated with buying this iPhone, meaning there weren't any carrier deals. If you buy this iPhone, you get X amount off, or you buy one, get one free, whatever the case is. There looks like there weren't really many of those plans out there for this specific iPhone, so that weakened the demand even more. And because there are so many plans out and so many, kind of trade-in credits and all that stuff for the iPhone 13s and maybe even the iPhone 12s and 11s, specifically the 13s, it probably makes more sense to go and buy that iPhone in this specific situation. So there are a lot of different moving parts here, but I think the main thing to keep in mind is that this iPhone is still going to be sold for many, many years to come. So even if, this iPhone doesn't sell too well right now, I do think that over time it's still going to sell pretty decently, but I don't think it's going to be at the caliber that Apple was even suggesting with the iPhone SE second generation. Within this article, they actually mentioned specifically with Ming Chi Kuo, Shanghai lockdown doesn't affect the iPhone SE production. However, the new iPhone SE demand is lower than expected. The delivery status in stock as one of the proofs, and I cut my shipment estimation in 2022 to 15 to 20 millions versus what they expected before from 25 to 30. So again, a lot of, people even, in the supply chain management side of things are stating that this iPhone isn't really going to sell as well, but it's still going to sell millions of units. So kind of interesting stuff. If you have any thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.